Hi everybody, it's Willow from Willow Mystical. You remember this? The altar cloth that I painted for Imbolc? I painted it in the colors of green to represent new beginning and new growth and the return and the beginning of spring. Yellow for return of the sun, and the days are now longer and things are going to start to grow. And purple to represent my favorite flower, the spring flower of violets. Well, there's something else I want to show you. You see that flag, that bunting that I made? I made it in the colors of spring green and purple with a yellow ribbon to match my altar cloth for my Imbolc altar. Now, I'm going to do a video and show you how I made this beautiful little flag. Okay, so let us continue with the video. So, as I told you, the colors that I chose is the same as my altar cloth. I chose this purple to represent the spring violets, this green for the new growth and everything budding and blooming, and then this yellow to represent the sun. I wished it was a little bit lighter or a paler yellow, but we work with what we have. So what I did is I took my fabric, let me set these aside because we'll have use for those later. And I took a piece of cardstock, or you could use chipboard like the back of a cereal box or something. And I cut me out a triangle to the length of how I want my flags to be. And then I traced them out onto the fabric, and then I used my pinky shears to cut them out. And what I have is 5 purple and 4 green. That's what we'll be using. 5 purple and 4 green. Now you can go around these and sew these on if you wish, but that's not what I did. Next, I took my yellow fabric and I took my triangles and I measured one. I measured one across the width at the top, like this. Okay, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I done it all the way up to 12, because then that's going to leave me the string to tie it off with. I don't know how well you can see this. Let me see if I can put it on the cardboard. So I have this purple. I have this needle. It's blunt down at the bottom, so I have to push it through the fabric. But I have this ribbon needle that I'm going to use to string my flags onto my ribbon. And in case it wasn't in frame, the way I measured my ribbon is I went like this at the top. 1, 2, all the way up to 12. So now I'm going to string this, but you don't need a very long tail, because the more tail you have, the more you have to really force it through the fabric. And then I'm going to just start, and I'm normally going to do about 4 to 5 stitches. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then now as you can see, as this ended, it came out on the bottom. Then I'm going to pull it off onto the string, and now I want to pull this almost all the way down to the end. Let me get that through there and pull it here, and almost all the way down to the end. Not that far, about like that. And there's our first flag. Next, I'm going to go to take a green one and do the same thing. And since I ended on the back side of this fabric, I want to come up on the back side of the green as such. And then we just want to push it on there. And again, this is going to end on the back side, which is fine. Pull it off, and you want to pull it all the way down to that green, to that next to that purple, as such. Straighten them up. Do not want them overlapping. You can even leave a little bit of space in between, but there you go. Those are your first 2 flags. Then we'll add another purple, so you will have 5 purple and 4 green, or whatever colors you choose. This can also be made from paper if you don't, colored paper, if you don't wish to use fabric. But it can be any color of fabric that you wish to use. I just use purple and green. And one of these I'm going to hang on my Imbolc altar at home, and the other one I'm going to hang on my Imbolc altar in my shop. And then I will put them up afterwards and use them here. Okay, see, I was not paying attention there. I ended going through the back, so I need to go through the back on this one as such. Then I can just weave it through just like a running stitch and sewing, and this time it came out on the front, so when I put this green one on, I will go down through the front. Let me pull this on. And I want to take it all the way down next to my green as such. So as you can see the start of my flag. So now I'm going to do another green one, and then I'm going to pause this and hurry up and finish the rest of them so I can show you the finished product, and then I want to show you what I want to do with the other fabric and stuff. So this one left coming through on top, so I'll go down through the top here, and I will sew this on. The reason why I use pinky scissors is just to help with the frame. Okay, now this one went through the back again, so the next one I have to start from the back and go to the front. And what I do, I grab it here at the end and I just slide it. I let it slide down to the next one, and then it stops. So you can see how that's looking. I'm going to pause this video and get the last ones on real quickly and show you how I finish this up. Okay everyone, I'm back. You're going to hear some dogs barking around me. Remember, I do work outside, so my videos are in real time. So here you go. I have completed it, and we're going to go through this. Here are the first two, and as you can see, now if you have a gap like this and you don't want that, just slide them down one by one until they're right next to each other, and you no longer have that gap waiting there. But there you go. I have finished it. There are nine altogether, 5 purple and 4 green on yellow string, yellow ribbon, which matches my altar cloth. Now the way I fold these is I fold them triangle to triangle because I want to save them. I will use these again next year along with my altar cloth. I normally do pick green, yellow, and purple for Imbolc just because those are the colors I use. So when you fold them together, you'll fold them on top of each other like this. Then starting from the top, okay, just roll them down and then wrap your strings around. I leave one out. I wrap the other one way. I wrap this one this way, and then I tie a bow, and I can put this up till the following year, and I don't have to worry about it getting creased or messed up in any way. But this one will be going to my shop and hanging on my altar there. Now, we was just talking about, I have some leftover ribbon, and I have some leftover purple and green bits of fabric from making these, but they're nice size pieces. And I will lay these out the night before Imbolc on the bushes out front of my house. And I will let them charge overnight, and as the goddess passes by, she will touch them. I will do the same thing with this leftover piece of ribbon, because this is going to represent Bridget's mantle. Now the story goes that Bridget took her mantle and she laid it out, and all those who sought refuge underneath her mantle, they were there for protection and for healing and for prosperity. So after I'll lay these out the night before Imbolc. When a goddess passes by, she'll bless them. Then all throughout the next year, I can use these little bits and pieces of materials to maybe make mojo bags or charm bags for healing by putting herbs and crystals and wrapping a little bit of the ribbon around them and give them as gifts. And I can use them for healing, stress, or releasing, or even prosperity or protection. So I'm going to use these little bits left over and lay them out for Bridget's mantle. So there you go. We made us a bunting flag that matches our altar cloth to hang up over our altar. And we have leftover pieces that we can lay out and charge the night before Imbolc to use throughout the next year to represent Bridget's mantle. Wonderful ideas to help you celebrate your Imbolc. Please, if you will, subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video, leave a comment below if you will, and ring that notification bell so you'll find out about new videos as they come up. And check my community because I'm always posting stuff in there. So there you go, and stay magical and blessed be.